Hello, we're working with Doris. Doris is working with me. It's January 9th, 2025. Okay, so that's fine. Just keep your heels like you did. You corrected to so you were working with your legs in parallel, your feet was parallel. Yes, that's good. That's beautiful.
Feels
And
as
now
though
you,
my toe
huh?
is, it feels as though my toe is turned in.
Yes, but if you see, can you see what your toe's doing from the screen, the computer screen?
Yes.
Yes, you
Yeah,
see it's not turned in.
I know. That's just how it feels.
Yeah, because you're not used to doing that. Yeah. Okay, so I want you just to raise the heel on one foot, keeping your toes where they are, and keep your weight, not your knee, but bring your foot so it's over the big toe, not your knee. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just working your feet differently. Yeah, that's it. So what you're doing is swinging your leg, your thigh bone. Don't want you to do anything differently than what you were doing before. Your feet are in parallel. Try to keep the weight over the big toe. Can you feel the big toe?
Yes.
And then down. On to the left side. And good. And the right side. And down. Now I want you to do it so that you're on both feet on your toes and you're just lowering your heel.
Together at the same time?
You lower one heel, but both you're up on both toes. That's it. See if you can find your balance here. And then you're going to lower one heel and bring it back up, and then the other heel and bring it back up. One and lift up. The other side down and lift up. Beautiful. Again, lift up. And again, beautiful. And down and up and down and up and down and up and down. And make sure you're looking straight ahead and down and up and down and up. Keep going. Breathing, breathing, keeping your head up. Good. Where do you feel that?
The bottom of my feet. Maybe I should have a pair of something on.
Why don't you sit down on the couch and let's massage your feet?
The
Can
same
you
thing.
cross? No, can you cross one foot on top of the other knee and hold on to the bottom of your feet, your foot? I'm going to massage your foot. Yeah. Work those toes. Can you get to both hands on your foot?
You want me to massage my toes?
Yes, I do. And I want you to try to move the joints of each toe. The focus is not very clear on you, but I don't know what else to do.
I have two joints in my toes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I know that, but like my second toe. Yeah, I can move the top joint, the toenail joint.
The furthest away, that's hip, that's your distal joint
I can move that,
on
and,
all your toes.
and I can move the second joint, but it doesn't straighten out all the way.
Okay.
That's been just the past few years,
Uh-huh.
and it's not, well, I don't know. I have a plastic, I guess it is, toe separator.
Oh, those are nice.
This is harder to reach because my left arm does not go over as far as my right.
Uh-huh. And how are your knees? Your knees okay?
Um, yeah, I think so. I'm hurting my
Your
finger.
fingers? Okay, let's put both your feet flat on the floor and then put your hands together as best you can. Try to get your fingers to line up and then press them. Does that hurt you or is that okay?
It hurts my left wrist on the top a little bit.
Uh-huh. Okay, can you relax your hands now and then bend over, shifting your weight forward, let your hands hang down by your side. You should scoot your bottom all the way to the edge and then stand without using your hands.
I don't know if I can do it from the sofa. I can do it from the chair.
Okay, do whatever you need to do to stand up. I just want to check and see if you feel different in your feet. Okay, so you didn't try even to get up without your hands. Could you go back down and just try? I want to see you try to get up without your hands. You have to bend over all the way at your hip joints. That's it. Now push from your legs. That's it. Keep going. Keep push down with your legs.
Yeah, it's a little bit too low for me. I've
Uh-huh.
done, I can do it from that chair.
Okay, well, we'll do that in a minute. I just want to see if you feel different in your feet. So see if you can come as far as you can, bending forward with a flat back, shifting your weight all the way over your feet. If you want to put one foot behind you, you can put one foot back underneath the couch and see if you can push from that foot. Okay, now you can use your hands at this point where you're all the way over. Bend all the way over. There you go. Okay, good. All right, let's stand and see if you feel any difference in your toes from the massage you just gave them.
Well, I can feel my toes more, yes,
All right, that's great.
yeah.
All right, I'd like to bring the chair towards the couch so that we can use the chair for balance, keep it turned sideways. Okay, and I only have half of your body, so maybe in this position you could tilt it again. I'm sorry to ask you, but to tilt your monitor so it can see the upper part of you as well.
Yeah. I can't tilt the screen at all. The only thing I can move is the camera part.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but there's nothing on it. Let me see if I can make it.
Now you've lost your feet because I can't see the bottom of the couch.
Well,
I'm not sure I understand the mechanics of your screen, but you can't tilt it a little forward.
this is all I have. Where is it? Uh, oh, oh, I can't do that. I'm holding the and
Now let me see that piano while you're doing that. Turn it over towards the piano.
oh, I can do that.
Isn't that beautiful? That's spectacular. Oh, have you played it at all?
Yes,
How's it
yeah.
feel? How's it feel?
It feels well. I know their fingers.
Uh-huh. Oh, looks good. Looks good. It's much better than the grand piano. I'm sorry to say that because I know you're attached to that. But that fits in your apartment much better.
Of course.
Yay.
Okay, now this only closes and opens, and
Well, it seems to rotate because you're turning it around. So,
it's on a wire.
oh, it's on a wire.
Yes, it's on a wire,
The
and
camera is on a wire.
it's just a little round shape with the lens at one end, which is very dirty. Maybe that's why it's fuzzy. Let me
Oh,
see
that could be.
if I can clean it off. I don't know if that makes anything clearer.
Well, when you stand back, I'll be able to tell better.
There's not much. There's not much that you can. Okay, what is that? Is that
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I must say. Yeah, I can see your head and I can see, can't see your feet, but if you back up, I can see the ankles. So we'll work with that. That looks good. So now I want you to play with that same idea and I can actually see you much more clearly. That's great. So you're going to lift one heel up and see if your toes bend more easily.
Yes. Much more.
Much more. Great. Let's do the other side.
Yeah. They're stiffer, but yes.
Okay, so now I want you to be like a cat, alternating. Yes. That's it. Now, once you see that your feet are attached to you, just don't even bother looking down. And see if you can keep your left knee from turning out quite that much. It's a little more, there you go. Very nice. Very nice. And let me know when you get tired of doing that. How do your feet feel?
Well, they're beginning to get sore on this part.
Okay, let's sit down. It'd be probably better to be on a little carpet there. But you can sit down. I don't think you have a carpet.
Carpet there, I can unfold. You want me to put one here?
Is it a little one? Is it a little carpet? Yeah. Then you have something that's softer.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Okay, you can get it close to the couch.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's bring that chair closer to the put it on top of the carpet, the back legs. There you go. That's enough. So now I want to ask you this question. If you were to be on the ground, would you be able to get up?
I don't, well,
But if you sit on the couch and then you bring your legs, fold them under and you could slide onto the floor, would you be able to reverse that and slide back up?
I don't know.
So that's a risk factor for you, and I'd like to have enough like you to have enough strength that you could actually find your way back up. So why don't we go to partial, like one leg on the ground, one knee on the ground, and your body is facing the couch so that you could get up again. And you have the chair there.
Oh,
Okay. And you could stand up again, or you could put the other knee down, whatever works for you. Okay. So good. So if you make it to the couch, you can use the couch to push up.
yeah,
That hurt your knee?
I would need a cushion.
Okay. Let's put the cushion down. Let's try the other leg down. No?
I don't know. Because of this arm.
Uh-huh. It doesn't allow you to lower your body weight.
Not that far.
Why don't you put it on the couch? Why don't you put that arm on? Why don't you put your hand on both hands on the couch?
I'm afraid to do it.
Okay, because of your arm or because of your knees?
Both of them. No, my arm mostly.
Mostly your arm. Okay, so it's really your right arm that you're able to use to push yourself up. Okay, let's do the right arm again. Let's try coming down. And can you bring your left knee behind you so you're both knees are on the pillow? There you go. And can you push your body into a straight up position so your head is lifted? Yes. How's that feel?
A big stretch in the front of my thigh.
Okay, now breathe into that. See if you can breathe and make it softer, easier, or more stretched out so it doesn't feel like the big stretch. Yeah, so it's good. You can rock a little bit forward and back just to see, is there anything you can do to make it easier?
Well, I can't toes down flat
You can't put your toes down?
because it's wood.
Wood under there? Can you
Yeah,
come back? Can you come back up so your thigh is stretched? Push your body upright. Oh, what do you feel?
right here.
Now, wonder if you can sit
Uh,
back.
This is gonna crack here, I don't know.
It's going to cramp.
It feels like it might.
Okay, can you bring your bottom back down towards your heels and then push your body back up? Beautiful. Beautiful. How's that feel?
Like I can move it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. When you come up all the way. So you really straighten the arms and your hips are forward and you feel that stretch in the front of your thighs. And then you can go back down, but always return to that position. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a question. You don't have to answer. You don't have to do anything. If you were lying on your side, would you be able to move your body from this position to lying on the floor on your side or on your back?
It's
And then to what? Too short?
too hard.
But the floor is too hard. What if you were to put a couch pillow? Could you put a pillow down? This is all something you might, if you ever were on the ground, that you could play with.
It would be, I can't do this one, and this one is too thick.
Well, maybe the thickness is better than nothing, or you're thinking the seat would be a better cushion?
The seat would be a better cushion, but I don't think I can. There's not room for it here.
I see. You need to move the chair out of the way and move your body to the left?
That I can't do.
Okay.
I can't lean on this the same way.
Okay. All right, so we know that you can come, if you can get your body into this position, you can come back into standing or sitting on the couch.
I think, yes.
So that's important. So let's bring one knee back up. And sit on the couch. Notice how now your body's turned to the side, okay? So if you needed to put your knee down and face the side, you'd be able to do that. And now you can push yourself up.
Okay.
So what was the limiting factor there? Could you tell? Was it the arm that didn't push you up?
It's my arm. I'm afraid to lean on it enough.
But in that position, did you have to lean on it? You did have to lean on it.
Felt like I did. Because I was facing. I don't know. I have to get my water. It's on the table.
Okay. Now you feel like you have to hold on to things to walk because of your numbness in your feet? Or you just feel.
Oh, I didn't bring it from the kitchen. Yes, just
Take a moment to feel your balance.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I didn't have time to
Do your or do your exercises.
No, I didn't do anything this morning.
What time did you get up?
I didn't wake up until 9:45. Oh, wait a moment, I don't, oh, no, actually, I was up, I was up early, but I was very tired and I fell asleep.
I see. Hang on a second. I have to talk to my son. Hey, Ty. Hey, Ty, can you hear me? How are you doing?
Good. I don't have a schedule today. I'm off.
Oh, okay. But I have, I don't know if you want this belt that Marcus made for you. Okay, and pair of pants. So maybe you could come over and have dinner with us, or you have other plans? Oh, okay.
Happy's cooking for me.
Oh, nice. All right. So you're hanging out at home for a while, or do you want to
Yeah,
come?
I'm gonna clean up here all day. Maybe if I clean up fast enough, I'm gonna caulk the floors.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm gonna look on YouTube how to caulk the floors.
Okay. You could also ask Dad. Great.
Yeah.
So,
It's better if I see a video.
oh yeah, it's better. Yeah. So I've got somebody with me. I'm on the phone with on Zoom.
No, that's fine because I'm on 1%. So I'll give you a call later.
Okay. Love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Sorry. So, let's see. Can you lift your torso up so you're straight up sitting? That's it. And how do you feel now?
Good.
Good. So what we discovered was when your body is at the right side of your body is on the couch, at the level of the couch, it was hard for you to put your weight on the left arm. I wonder if your left side is close to the couch, if you'll have the same dilemma, or if you're able to put your right arm down and push off of the right arm.
You want me to go down and see?
Yeah. But it's really for you to explore because this is an important skill to be able to push your body up. So that's why we're practicing. I'm afraid if you pull it any farther to that side that you're going to hit this. I can't see what's behind this, but I don't think you should go any further to that side. But
Yeah, this is it. Right here is the end.
but it's between your couch and the piece of wood that where you have the Buddha figure and your lamp. I can't tell the distance.
That's in front of me. That's about a foot, about 2 feet in front.
2 feet? Oh, so you can twist your body in that area. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. And can you stand up? I mean, can you lift your upper body up yet? Are your feet hurt or? Very nice. And where do you feel that?
Here
Mm-hmm.
and my toes. I can't do this. I mean, that's comfortable for now, but I can't lean on it.
Okay. I can't see your foot exactly. Is the top of your foot flat against the floor?
I don't know.
Not at all. But your toes, are they bent back so that your foot can flatten, or are they tucked under?
They're not tucked under. There's just no, there's a big space there.
I see. I see. And can you ease yourself back so that flattens that more. But keep your body erect. Keep your body erect. All you have to do is just lean back.
I can't do that from this position.
But that's all I want you to do. But try not to, I mean, unless you want to sit on your feet.
That's what I thought you wanted.
Well, you can try that. Sit on your feet then.
No, I can't. Oh,
Okay. So you start to stretch the front of your ankles, correct, when you're doing that? Okay. So that might be something you could practice with less force so that you're able to stretch the front of your ankles a bit. And if you look straight ahead instead of down, try to come back to your erect position. That's it. And you won't maybe be able to hold your arm onto that table. Okay, so let's say you're able to make it to the kneeling position. Now you're going to get back up on the couch.
well, I can put my hand on the,
What if you don't do that?
oh,
You have to use your legs more. Yes, you have to push from the right and the left legs. Mostly the right thigh, actually. Too much?
can't do it. I have to hold on.
Okay, so I know you didn't do that when you did the other side, so.
Oh, I don't know that I can do this.
Okay. Where do you feel like it's stopping you?
My left knee.
It doesn't want to straighten?
It's not that. My foot is, I can't make the toes.
I see.
Maybe if I just. Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Did that hurt you?
Oh,
Great. So it reminds me of some of the work that we were doing with Gloria, where I had him rotating side to side, had her rotating. She was standing, doing this movement standing.
uh,
But you're,
I found a picture of her and I was just about to send it to you from my phone
ah,
and it disappeared. And I
ah.
couldn't find it in the boxes. I don't know why. I must have touched something that I didn't realize.
But I hope you didn't erase it. It's hard to know. That happens every once in a while with my phone.
Oh,
It should be there. Just give it a break and try again.
yeah, you have to push a delete twice to erase it.
And you didn't do that.
Oh.
Okay, well, good. Should be there. All right, now I want you to sit back down. See if you can bend at the hip joints. Keep your head up, 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 up. Bend at the hip joints. There you go. Woo! Now notice that you went down without using your hands.
Yeah.
So I think you could come up without using your hands.
It's that first inch and a half or first 2 inches that
You put one foot behind you. Does that help?
no, I don't feel that it does. No.
Okay, well, come up any way you can and then tell me again how you went down without using your hands.
Here, then I can let go and get up.
Okay, so let your arms down. Let's practice a sitting. You didn't have to use your arms. Don't go all the way down, just go close to the couch and then come back up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I practice doing that.
Okay. And can you flatten your back so when you go down, you're really like folding in the hips? Yeah, you don't have to stick your chin out. You have to bend your knees. That's it. Beautiful. Look at that. Come all the way up. When you come up, all the way up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Yeah, feel your body. Crease into the hip joints. Beautiful. And push back up. Good. Stick your fanny out. Stick your fanny out. Crease into the hip joints. Beautiful.
Does it matter which way you breathe in or breathe out? I'm standing mostly on my heels. I'm not on my toes at all.
Because why?
That's just how I'm balancing. It balances better.
Okay. You think it's because you feel more of your heel than you do of your toes? You feel more sensation?
No, it just,
It's just when you bend over, you push your weight in the back.
I think my weight goes to the back.
That's good. And then you asked me another question, which I don't remember at the moment.
Breath. Does it matter when you go down, you breathe out?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for remembering that. What feels natural to you?
To breathe in when I come up.
I think that's right. Yeah, you have more room and your lungs can expand when you're standing up. And when you bend over, your lungs compress, your body compresses. That's when you exhale. Gee, Doris, that looks so nice. Now you can sit down this time. Just notice how you're not using your hands. And now reverse it. Come back up. Yes. Yes.
Almost.
Almost.
First inch.
Try again. Try again. Use your hands to stand back up. And just remember how you went down without using your hands. So play with that. You bent at the hip joint. You went straight down.
Well, I think that I release more at the end. That I mean, I'm not plopping down, but I'm not going down at the same rate that I go down to where I can almost be sitting. I think
Okay. So you try to replicate your body position to be able to come back up.
is that the last inch or two, instead of being slow, I think I'm faster there.
I see.
So that's the 2 inches that I need. Because I can, and once I'm up like that, I can do it. And on this chair, I think I can do it without.
Yeah, your arms are down by your side, though. I don't want your arms on your legs. Yeah. So try again. Because you're going to be, I mean, I don't know if you can get up on the chair and down from the floor and up to the chair. It's certainly the couch is lower to the floor. But if you want to play with the chair, if you happen to be on the floor, you can play with the chair. From this angle, it looks like it's about the same level.
No, it's a cushion, that much higher.
The cushion on the chair or the cushion on the chair?
That is that much higher.
So you want to push that big pillow off the chair, and then let's play with the chair. And I want you to start on your knees. I don't want you to start sitting. I want you to put your legs down, your knees on the floor. And turn sideways to the chair. You might need to use, yeah, you need to use that for your knees. We'll put that little pillow. I would do sideways, Doris. I'm gonna push
Yes.
that push the chair back a little bit and closer to the couch if you can, so I can see your feet. You're gonna have to pivot the chair. Is that touching the couch? Really? Because the legs look like they're away from the couch, but I guess because I can't see it. Okay, now you're gonna need to push that chair towards the mirror because you won't have room to get your knees down. Okay.
Here, right?
Yep.
I'm getting tired.
Okay. Was this going to be too much?
I don't know.
Well, if the couch is lower, it might be easier to get to the couch from your knees than it is to get to the chair. And yet you thought it'd be easier to be on the chair than to be on the couch.
Well, I just did all that.
Yeah.
Get couch.
Yeah.
You want me to do it again?
I don't know. I'm hoping that you can play with that, the dynamics there that are involved, to see if it's actually easier for you to use a chair from getting up on the floor, off the floor, or if it's a couch that's actually easier.
I see.
Now you probably won't have you may not have a couch next to you.
It's true.
So I would just use the chair. There you go.
Oh, I can't
You can't, okay.
today. It's just,
It would be one knee at a time, but you feel like you can't put one knee down.
well, you see, now I'm on the floor here.
Yeah.
It's no good for my feet.
Uh-huh. You can't use the floor to get more traction because you can't bend your toes.
I can't have my toes flattening out on the floor. It's too hard
Okay.
because
And if you move the chair forward towards the mirror anymore, all right.
oh,
And what was the problem there? Was it your shoulder?
I just, my legs were not strong enough
I got you.
to go down one at a time. But this I can get up, I think, without much problem.
Okay.
Of course, the question is, will I have a cushion for my knees and a rug for my feet?
All right. Well, the good news is you can roll to the couch. Hopefully, if you are ever in that position, you could make your way to the couch or to the chair, find that cushion.
Right. Right.
And you've been working with your leg strength, right?
Yes.
So here's another exercise for you to try to lower your body weight. So let's go back to the couch. I think that's a little easier than the chair. And stand up first before you sit down. Okay. Think about your body lowering with a straight back until you're forced to bend over. Nah, that's it. That's it. Stick your fanny out, keep going down, keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. There you go. So you've got the idea there. So I think it just, go ahead.
That's what I've been doing, right?
Yes, I mean, that particular time, you didn't go down as far as you have been on the other ones.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, so let's just rest for now. You can lie down on your back, put your head at the other end, and you can put your legs on the couch as well. So I don't have to look over the chair.
You want me to
Just
take?
stretch it. No, I think just lie down. Do you want to put the pillow under your knees? You can put the pillow around on the couch so you can turn your legs over on top of it.
This big pillow?
If you want, not at that angle. You'd have to flatten it down, turn it towards you.
And I probably want this then.
Yeah. All right. How's that feel?
Good.
Good. Can you lift your leg up with a straight leg? And lower it down and up with a straight leg? Do it 5 times. How's that feel?
Okay. Sorry, excuse me.
Sorry, did you feel it? Where did you feel that?
When I get this far, I feel it here.
Oh, okay. You don't feel it in the front of your thigh? It's actually the hip flexor that's lifting the leg, so that's deep in your pelvis. Let's do the other leg. Gonna go up and down 5 times.
Leg. This muscle over here, I feel. I go up here. Yeah, this muscle right here starts to tighten up and hurt.
Uh-huh.
Whatever is here that goes from the joint, which if I press it is sore. Yeah, that is sore. And then it goes here.
Okay, that's the iliotibial band.
And the joint itself is sore. I can feel it when I press.
Okay, so you're pressing on the outside, which is the greater trochanter, which is a part of that bone. It's not the actual joint. The actual joint is more on the inner thigh. I mean, it's up at it's on the inside of your pelvis, not on the outside where your hands are.
So what am I pressing on here that's sore?
You're pressing on the bone. It's called the greater trochanter.
Greater trochanter.
It's a part of the femur.
Oh. Oh, that's where it broke, right?
Yep. Well, it's kind of unclear exactly where it broke, but I know you had a broken femur at one point.
It broke at the head of the femur where it goes into the joint.
Okay, so that's more medial to where you were. That's more on the inner part of you, not on the outside. So when you're touching it, you feel it's sore. You're not touching the actual head of the femur. You're touching.
That's inside the joint, right?
Yeah, the head of the femur is inside the joint, buried in a lot of muscle and tissue behind your intestines.
So this is a different piece of bone.
There's a different piece of the femur. The femur has a funny shape in a way. It has an L shape to it. The top of it is the L.
Oh.
It goes up, yeah. Let me show you a picture of the femur.
Notice that.
Okay, here's a picture of the thigh bone. And I'm going to share the screen so you can see it. Give me a second. Okay. So here's the head of the femur. Can you see the cursor, the little black arrow? I'm circling the head of the femur.
Oh.
And this is the condyles that make up the top part of your knee. This is the shaft. And this is the greater trochanter, which you feel with your hand.
See.
So if you were to go inside with your fingers, you would approximate this head.
What broke?
That broke, yeah. Now here you see different sort of pictures. Those are not good pictures to look at, so we'll come over back here. So let's see if we can also find. Here is a fracture in the thigh bone.
Up there, I see.
See that? I gotta get rid of these ads that are driving me nuts. It's popping up all the time.
Oh.
Okay, so here's a fracture of the actual shaft, and here's a fracture of the shaft higher up. And a little hard to see. If you look over to the other picture, do you see how your femur sits in the outside of your pelvis? But it's deep. The joint is here.
Oh my goodness. Uh-huh.
And you're feeling here.
Right. I understand.
Yeah. And the weight of your body gets transferred here through the shaft. If your leg turns out, it changes the direction of force. So your joint is here. Can you feel that joint in the inside? Can you put your fingers in there? And it's in the. Okay, keep walking in. Yes, there. That's where the head of your femur is.
Really?
Yeah. And if you push in there, it's hard when you're standing, but if you're lying down, you can probably get in there better. You also have a part of the bone here. This is the lesser trochanter, and that's where your hip flexors attach. Your iliopsoas complex attaches here on the inside. And this is the big ball on the outside. If we saw the back of it, that's where your gluteal muscles attach and the rotators of your hip joint attach to the undersurface, the backside of this bone. Let me see if I can find that. Frustrating, but I'll just keep going for it. There we go. Okay, so when you're standing, you have cartilage that goes around the head of the femur. And here you have the hook of the greater trochanter, where a lot of your rotators attach that turn your leg in and out, basically out. And then you put your hand over here when you're touching that, it feels sore. You probably have a little arthritis in there, and that's what you're feeling, why it's sore. Your hip flexors come from the front side. This is the back side. We're looking at the back.
Oh, we are?
Right on the right side is the back. This is your sacrum in the back. See the little coccyx? That's your coccyx. This is from the front. You're looking at the pubic symphysis, where your two pubic bones come together. And here's your pelvic pit, this is where your pelvis, your contents are, your bladder. Your ureter is coming down. Let's see how that, let me just see if I can get a better picture for you. Okay, here's one. Go look at this. See, here's where your hip bone. Here's the head of your femur. Now here's a crack here. That's in the neck. Here's your greater trochanter. And here's your lesser trochanter.
So tell me, where would the pins be that I have in each hip?
I'm not sure. I'd have to see the x-ray or read the report.
Uh-huh.
Did you break the neck of the femur?
No, they said the head.
The head. So I'm not sure how they put that together. So, but this is the head. And maybe they just said head because they knew you were going to be looking at it and studying it. So maybe it turns out that it was really this part of it that was fractured, and that part has pins in it. That would make a little bit more sense.
Oh.
They could just call it the head when actually that would be the neck. But
I understand.
it's hard to know exactly how they said that. Fascinating.
Please.
Very fascinating.
Yeah. What is this website called? BioCloud?
This is called BioCloud 3D.